Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're back with a beer from Poland. Thank you, Douglas of Virginia. He sent this to me. I just got the package and he wanted me to review it. He knew I did a solo review of the big 500 milliliter bottle that I had bought in New Jersey.
500 milliliters?
Yeah, 16.9 ounces. I bought that in New Jersey in 2015 and we don't get this here, so it's product of Poland. It's called Tyskie. The brewery's been around since 1629.
What does Grony mean?
It's like their mainline beer. I don't know what it means, but it's sort of like their main Pilsner style beer. 5% alcohol. On the website, they're listed as 5.2, so I guess it's different for different countries.
Right.
Pasteurized. Ingredients: water, barley malt, hops, and hop extract.
So what beers in the United States is everyone else familiar with that's pasteurized beers? That's kind of like all over the place.
Budweiser, Miller High Life, Coors, Banquet.
Does it pasteurize? Does
Yeah.
it cold filtered? Well, some of them are cold filtered.
Coors Light is cold filtered. Bud Ice is cold filtered. Most of them aren't.
So in your opinion, does the cold filtered beers seem to taste a little better than the pasteurized?
Guess it
You
depends.
can go ahead and do it, and I'll give my opinion on it. I find that the pasteurized beers be a little fuller when you're drinking. The cold filtered ones, it seems to be just like when Jack Daniels talks about how they cold filter their whiskey, it takes the impurities out, so it makes it actually like a little smoother.
It's kind of like like you're saying in the whiskey world, you got chill filtered people that say, like George Dickel, they say we invented chill filtering. And they brag about it, and then other companies will say non-chill filtered, and that's their selling point. So it's hard to say, but I mean, the draft style beer is good. Like the Bud Dry. I mean the Bud Ice.
We don't get Bud Dry anymore.
Not since 2010.
And what was Bud Dry's? Was that a pasteurized or a cold filter?
I think it was cold filtered. Unpasteurized. Yeah, because I've got old bottles, and it says
We can't really think on this show. We have to have facts. Like they would say in Untouchables. Facts.
I have
the facts. Man.
I have an old can and bottle, and I think they say cold filtered. Anyway, and the most famous cold filtered is Miller Genuine Draft,
That's a good beer.
which is more common in other countries than here. Gold.
So is Miller High Life cold filter too?
No, it's pasteurized. That's the difference. That's why they came out with the Miller High Life Genuine Draft.
Well, it smells pretty good. It's got that biscuit note that you're used to getting. That almost like that. Not like a bit like a water cracker.
Now this is probably one of their newer ones, meaning from the last 150 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So when
These
I say
Pilsner
water
ones.
cracker, you get that.
Yeah.
You get that. It's almost like a bacon soda. Yeah. You get that sometimes when people make biscuits. They'll put a little bit too much bacon soda in the biscuit, so it tastes more like bacon soda and less light.
Doesn't smell too much like an American lager at all.
No, but it's got something on the nose. I don't know what it is. I can't detect. Well, I detect it. I can't put a name on it. You smelling that?
I'd say it's like biscuit.
No, it's just a little.
By the way, this company got bought out.
It must be the yeast.
They got bought out by Asahi.
That's what it is.
Oh yeah, right.
That's what it is. No. That's what it is. I'm smelling some kind of like a rice fermentation.
Yeah, but they're not using rice.
I smell it. Must be something in that yeast they're using. That.
It's a German purity law beer. Although actually,
Well, we all know German purity laws have changed through the years to allow adjuncts.
Wheat, but not corn or rice. All right, not
Mexico corn.
Not in Germany. Not in Germany. All right. Actually,
It tastes a lot like it smells.
Until 1918, this town where this is brewed was called Tyczał, and it was part of the German Empire, but Poland got it.
Tyczał. Sounds Japanese to me.
Yeah. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. But anyway, Poland got their independence and came under their rule. Anyway,
This is a bright room, right?
I told my daughter, you picked this color, remember? She said, oh, I was 13 years old. All right,
How old is she now?
28.
About time to paint these walls, huh?
It's a big job to paint. All right, I just put that bright, she gave me that bedspread to put on. Everything, I said, we'll just do everything bright. You want it bright, you got it. Okay, the beer has a medium body. It's not too sweet. It's almost a lot drier than sweeter. Dry finish. Bitterness, it's there.
Yeah.
It's probably 2 out of 5 hop cones. And the sweetness is probably 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. So this beer is very mellow.
Yeah, but it's balanced. I mean, you're not really getting like a sugar bomb or bitter bomb or anything.
No.
Everything seems to be balanced, almost like a recipe.
It's more like a Euro lager, just a Euro straw colored lager than a Pilsner. Pilsner usually be a little more bitter. Than
Yeah, I'd say it's just a quintessential Euro lager, like you're saying.
Kind of like Peroni without the corn, in a way.
Yeah, I had Brewery last night.
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with this beer. I don't have any experience really with Polish food, but I can
I'd say
say
the Polish food is probably more like the German food, like the knockwurst and stuff like that.
yeah, a lot of sausage and potatoes.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're right next to each other. Why wouldn't it be?
That's true. Potatoes and all of that. Cabbage. Well, they probably eat a lot of seafood there. They're right on the Baltic Sea, so they probably a lot of fish dishes.
They probably eat McDonald's like we do too. So.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to think of good pairings.
Oh, you mean
with
like their traditional foods? Or like we have gumbo.
this would go well with a lot of food because it wouldn't interfere with the flavor of the food. Well, you never had Tyskie before, I'm imagining.
Nope.
How would you score it?
Today.
An A? Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doug, for sending this
It's
to
a real
me.
good beer. As you can see, it's gone. Yours?
No,
No. Gonna get a photo shot of mine.
that's a good idea. So I'm gonna go 94 out of 100 in A. So what do you give it? Same number?
I was gonna give it a 92.
A minus, okay.
Well, I thought 92 was an A.
Now I usually do 90, 91, 92 is A minus, and then 93 to 97 is A, and then 98, 99, and 100 is A plus. I mean, I gotta break it down some kind of way. And if
All right, it's on the upper echelon of the A minus.
Yeah, 92, no
And
complaints.
the lower echelon of an A.
But you could drink it a lot and you wouldn't get tired of it.
I mean, eventually, I guess you get tired of anything.
Right.
It's a real good beer. I enjoyed it.
Yep. So thank you once again,
Thank you.
Doug, and we're gonna
Doug.
end this review by saying, lazy les bon temps relais, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.
Drink that.